Tina Wood here with Inside Xbox, and here I am at EA Tiburon in Orlando, Florida, home of Madden NFL 11. I'm going to sit down with Anthony Stevenson and Phil Frazier to get you all the scoop behind it. So come on, let's go chat some football. So Phil, let's talk a little bit about the development process for Madden. This year you sort of have been more transparent with blog updates and that stuff. What's the motivation behind that?
You know, the motivation is actually pretty simple. We want to get a lot of feedback from our fans, and over the years, we've seen kind of the highs and lows of Madden. We've had years where Madden comes out to great critical success, high Metacritic rating. People just love the game. A couple years where the feedback was a little more harsh, and I think we realize on the development team that our fans are very passionate. They're going to help us out if we give them the opportunity to do so. And really, by doing these blogs, by talking about the features much earlier than we have before, we have an opportunity to not only make a great game by adding these features to it, but to make it the perfect game by getting the feedback from the people that are ultimately going to enjoy those features.
So before I let you go, where can we send people so they can actually get the blog updates on the development process?
Well, you can get updates on Madden and pretty much any EA Sports game if you go to easports.com. All of the action is located there.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So Anthony, the Madden franchise has been around, I would like to say forever almost. It started out on the Apple II. What's it like now?
Yeah, well, it's been 22 years, so I think we've been really fortunate. The kind of rise of two parallel tides. So you've got the NFL sort of supplanting baseball as the national pastime, and then obviously video games bringing in a whole new casual audience with Xbox Live Arcade and Xbox 360.
So let's talk about the cover athlete. You guys did something different in choosing the cover athlete this year. How did that work?
Well, every year, no matter what the team goes with, we're dealing with two things, right? It's always the curse.
Well, yeah, we have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because I actually kind of believe in it, but...
So this year, we want to avoid all of that and just say, you know what, let's pick the three guys that we think are the best at their position and embody the spirit of this year's game. And let's blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because we love his time, but it's a curse because he's so tied into the authenticity of the game that he really pushes us to kind of make sure that we implement that in every year with all the features we bring. So I just think that fans really want an authentic experience, and they love the NFL, and Madden can kind of deliver that. And I think online play, really the advent of online play took it to a whole new level this year, and last year when we had the co-op play, that takes it to a whole new level. So we're excited, and as the technology grows, the game grows, and I think that's why people get excited even after 22 years.
All right, so now that John Madden is retired, how much of an influence does he have still over the game?
It's actually funny. He's got more influence now than he did when he was actually in the booth. So it's a let the fans choose. So we went with Reggie Wayne, wide receiver of the Indianapolis Colts, made to the Super Bowl. So good pick there. Drew Brees, Super Bowl MVP, can't go wrong with a quarterback. And then the wild card we threw in there is a guy on defense, Jared Allen, defensive end for the Vikings. He's just a high-energy guy that sort of personifies what our game on defense is about, that sort of high energy, bust through the line, get a sack. So it's pretty interesting to see.
And so now who is the cover athlete?
So it is Drew Brees, and I think it's the perfect choice. He was the Super Bowl MVP. He's put himself in a position to be a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, and quite honestly, there's really no reason that the Saints can't do it again this year. And somebody that really took a city and kind of put it on its shoulders. It's pretty exciting. We're happy for him.
And when's the game going to hit store shelves?
August 10th, everywhere.
August 10th, everywhere.